Hey, finally back. It's been about a week and a half, I think, since I last saw y'all, but I'm back. Now, where have I been? Well, I've just been thinking about the channel, thinking about what I want to do, what I want to show, what I want to talk about. And as always, I was not quite sure. Um, but I was looking in the basement yesterday and saw this box, Forbidden Bridge. I don't know how many of you remember this. If you don't, ask your parents, they might. Forbidden Bridge. God, 80s nostalgia, I'll tell you. Look at that art. Look at this. You don't get art like that on boxes anymore. Look at this thing. Let's see if it says anywhere. It says ages 7 and up in 1992, actually. This would be back when things like, I think it was Tornado Rex were out and such. These were like 3D board games, and they're great. I mean, just look at this. Look at this insanity going on in the back here. Look at this. Who dares cross it? So the idea of this game was to get your guys. You started down here in a boat. Now, why am I showing you on this? Hold on a second here. Oh, it's a horrible sound. Oh. Sorry about your speakers. Sorry about your ears. Forbidden Bridge. Yeah, you don't want to see me anymore. So, you started down at the bottom here, one of 4 players. You had 2 dice. You had a gem. You had a gem. You had the head. You had the hunter guy, you know who you are. And that was those 3. And then you had numbers. 1, 2, 3. Wow, it's like a kid's channel now. 4, 5, and 6. All right. So with that out of the way, depending on what you rolled, you either moved your guy 1 space, which was considered one of these little gaps here, or once you got to the end, you would move up the ramp here, and it's all on the back side. So you go a little yellow space, and yellow space. All right, now we're visible again. Once you were up here, you are now on the bridge. And the bridge at the end was the fearsome idol. And yes, he was fearsome. Watch how fearsome. Check this out. God, that's a horrible sound. What happened here is when you have him moving like that, he shakes the bridge. So if you're lucky enough to get onto one of these spots with pegs like this, you then would be fine because the pegs are there. Now, if another player happens to come along and can't stand with the pegs, he has to go onto one of the spots where he can slide off the edge. It has a little bit of a lip on the edge of the bridge, and that's nice because you don't go right off, but you're most likely going to go off. Some of them only have one little peg right next to a giant hole, and that peg won't always keep you on, because if you look at the bottoms here, they're shaped like little triangles, which allowed you to possibly fall off if it didn't catch you. But the peg even has a little lip on it too. Some of them have no lip on the edges, and you can just go more off. It's a little bit of one there. Very tiny though, very tiny. So, depending on where you got on the bridge, you'd have more or less of a chance of falling. There was also these little hook edges, which if they caught onto you as you went to fall, they could save you. Yeah, on your turn you could get up. I don't know how you got up, if that was real life, but you could get up. And then there was just the spots where you were just totally screwed, like this one. So, what happens if I press him now? Well, we only lost 1. He's got the lip, right, with the peg. He was on no peg, but he's far enough up on the bridge on the edge here. These are like safer zones here. These ending here and this beginning here. But if you're in that middle and you're not near one of these hooks, you're kind of in trouble. So the whole idea was to try to get all the way up here, and then you grab one of these crystals that are in his hands here. Now, there's a lot of them, but here's one thing that could happen. On your way back, even though you got saved by this hook thing, if the hook saved you, but not the crystal, and the crystal fell down there. Here's just right here. Someone could come back, like this guy who fell, and grab that. And then he doesn't need to do much else. He just needs to take his boat, which in theory would be over here. And he just walks along the shore bank, boop, 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 goes in his boat, and takes it back. And I think you only need 1, maybe 2 to win. I don't know. It says 2. Box. So, what do we got here? Got one of the best board games of all time. Great nostalgic fun. Great stuff. I'm telling you. If you get a hold of a Forbidden Bridge, it's great fun. You'll love it. I don't know what else to say here. You know, the jewel told you, I think you could take a jewel. This was the guy to move. And this was the thing to make the bridge shake. So you never knew what you were going to do each turn. But it was fun. And if you have kids, they should find it fun. I don't know. Maybe there's an electronic version of this coming out, you know. I don't think it'll be as fun. I mean, listen to the sound. Tell me you can recreate this sound. Oh, that's horrible. It's a horrible sound. Anyway, let me move this. I'm not going to drag it this time. Alright. But anyway, let's sit back up here. So yeah, it was just a quick review because like I said, I found it down in the basement here and I was looking at it and I was going, you know, I wonder how many people know about Forbidden Bridge. I wonder how many people have played Forbidden Bridge. I wonder who remembers Forbidden Bridge. So if you remember it, if you liked it, if you played it at all as a kid, go ahead and leave a comment. You know, leave a like if you like this video. Leave a thumbs down if you don't. I don't know why you wouldn't, but I'm not the most likable person, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Forbidden Bridge, huh? Yeah. Great game. Motorized adventure game. Look at that. A motorized adventure game. Oh, Milton Bradley. See, I love this. Check this out. Look at this. See, the angry idol come awake. Feel the bridge shudder and shake. Steal the jewels and race to escape. Ages 7 up, 2 to 4 players. And it says, contains small parts which may present a choking hazard to children under 3. So don't be feeding the board game to your kid. No. Alright, that's it for me on this adventure. Not quite sure what we'll talk about next time. But as always, I am Jeremy, your host. And this has been Forbidden Bridge. Forbidden